God, I got 41 again. One day we will get it.
My life is a burden.
I'm just slinking back into my seat. I'm so deep into my seat right now, I cannot even... Why? Why? Please, game.
My life is a burden.
How is this roll so hard? How? I got 41 again. This is like the third time. Oh. I just want to see what happens. We got it. The pirate smiled ravenously. Your words have piqued their interest. You think, oh my god, more. And on things I can't do? I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm not gonna even try anymore. There's absolutely no way I can make a 45 on 30 something. There's absolutely no way. I have the grimoire, take it. Finally. I simply don't know how to thank you. Please accept this weapon as a token of my gratitude. My 12 blades, this one is by far the best and my most cherished. Now it's time for us to meet new adventures. First mate, all hands on deck. Sir, you saved the prestige. Now we can finally embark. Bella looks at the happy Martin and whispers, I beg you, please forget about my ridiculous request regarding our captain. That was a voice of despair. Okay. Let's rest one time. Sometimes game do stuff. Never mind.
Time.
Who's that? I cannot not talk to Iora Nuski. Weird. This leaves just one more thing. One more quest. Wait, why is it not showing anymore? Magical prison. Unless I missed something? Let's see, let's see. Nope. Should be done. Saving. As you approach the barrier to the deep side, the monsters are defeated. The trial is past. The door will open to the strongest. The door will open to you. Will it open? Plung furnace key into the barrier. You plung the key into the barrier and watch as waves of barely visible bluish light run up and down along it. It appears that a protective spell of some sort was hiding its true nature, but now it disappeared. An ethereal whisper comes from the door and distinctively pronounces the word phylactery. You barely have time considering its meaning when the key dissolves in the waves of blue light. As part of a plan, the prison one can be free, but only by sacrificing the essence of his power. He is delivered and destroyed. The monsters are defeated. The door opens to the strongest. Enter now. I'm ready. So this is a leash. Phylactery. He just grew. Farnus the Panzer. The figure clad in terror scraps of clues slowly turns towards you and takes a few shuffling steps in your direction. From under the ragged piece of cloth, once undoubtedly bright and rich, the face of a dead man barely covered with flesh stares back at you. His eye sockets glow with a terrifying pale light. I can't believe it. So finally, someone fell for the letter. Admit, it was a weak plan. We had so little time to invent it. Are you... Carnivorous? No, let's do it. So you're a Lish. Such remarkable powers of observation. Are you Carnivorous? It seems I hear notes of uncertainty in your voice. Brave adventure? Am I wrong? Yes. I'm Carnivorous the Pensive. Our acquaintance won't last long, but nevertheless, I'm happy to meet you. In your letter, you begged for help. Of course I did. People tend to become less vigilant when someone is humbly begging their aid. They mistake the begging for weakness. Just think about it. How many would have come to the aid if I started with my letter, Dear Sirs, the almighty Lish locked in a magic prison desperately wants to break free. True. Who imprisoned you? An extremely annoying creature, one I have to get rid of. Right after I deal with you. Alright.
I'll cut you.
I did not expect anything. Oh, wait.
Tear them apart! Let us strike as one!
Let's deal with them first. Okay. Very weak so far. He doesn't seem to be terribly strong either. What is that noise? Oh my Jesus! That healing just did 85 damage to him. Well. What a silly idiot. An unfortunate incident. Yesterday, some thieves managed to break into the tower. They tried to free some of my test subjects. I do hate it when someone encroaches on my property. I hate it even more when useful resources are wasted. The guardian golem and my protective spell killed 5 thieves before I had time to intervene. The 6th is still alive, and I hope he will make it. A half-orc sorcerer is exactly what I need for my experiments. Perhaps the spells will work differently on him. Turn all the dead thieves into zombies. Then I pit them against the will-o-wisp and watch them fight through the window. It's a bit of fun, at least. One of the test subjects was killed when I was trying to artificially slow the process of turning undead, with the intention of documenting all the stages precisely. Everything didn't go as planned. I think I shall repeat the experiment again in a week. Maybe this time I will use the elven girl as a test subject. A longer lifespan may, in theory, affect the duration of certain processes. Today my test subject have escaped, all of them. They act so nimbly I hadn't noticed a thing when I went down to the cellar to prepare the next experiment. Well, The golem is manufacturing. That's malfunctioning. I can't read. That's odd, but within reason. But how did they manage to circumvent my voice system of protective spells? Couldn't even identify which way they went after leaving the tower. It's obviously that someone arcanist helped them escape. Someone as capable as myself, which is outstanding in itself. But even more surprising is that I didn't find him in the company of escapees. Once I finally caught up with them, the fools ran into a wyvern's nest and nearly all of them perished. The only one I managed to save was the elven girl. She almost threw herself at me in relief. Then when she looked into my eyes, she shrieked and fainted. There's so much effort spent saving the elven girl. It was a pity I had to kill her. But time is of the essence. After all the strange things that happened in the tower, I didn't want to delay the ritual of phylactery creation. The last thing I need is a failure at the final stage. With 2,000 years of hard work and my potential immortality at stake. I must find out what's going on. It's impossible that my unknown enemy is so much stronger and craftier than I. Alchemy storage was not only burned to the ground, many ingredients were stolen before the rest was destroyed. Many artifacts were also to stone. A good idea of what purpose these will be put to. So you steal from me, and you prepare a trap for me as well. But who are you? I find out. I will most certainly find out. Hello, foreigners. I'm glad to be able to talk to you at last. But only via the writing road. Have you already figured out who I am? I suspect you have, or else you wouldn't have put so much effort into hiding the phylactery. That poor half-orc youngster cursed you, predicting you'd once meet your worst enemy. That's how I was born, from the pieces of your soul that you haven't yet contaminated with evil. First I was weak, and had barely enough power to steal a moment of life from the body we shared. When you slept, I rose and wandered the tower, trying to realize who I was and what should I do. Your protective spells didn't harm me, nor could they, for I was still you. The longer I thought about it, the more clearly